Welcome to True Crime Confidential. Don't forget to smash like and subscribe. Let's dive into the story. It began with a cryptic post, just a gas mask, some bleach, and a bottle of vinegar. What looked like a random experiment shared on 4chan quickly spiraled into what could be one of the most disturbing internet mysteries ever posted. A chemical reaction, a series of real-time updates, a user begging for help. Then, silence. Was it a prank? Or did we witness someone accidentally document their own death in real time? 4chan is known for its anonymity and chaos. It's a digital Wild West where people post everything from internet memes to deeply disturbing content. But on September 19, 2017, a post appeared that still haunts the corners of the platform to this day. An anonymous user shared an image of a gas mask, bleach, and vinegar with a single caption, "About to test out this gas mask." Most users, honestly, just ignored it. Some people laughed, and a few expressed mild concern. But what happened over the next hour, well, it turned this thread into a chilling descent into a potential real-life tragedy, played out in full view of the internet. The thread began innocently enough. Just a simple image. No context, no explanations. Just a gas mask lying on a table, a gallon of bleach and a bottle of vinegar beside it. The caption, while ambiguous, hinted at something more: about to test out this gas mask. To the untrained eye, it might have seemed like a harmless experiment. Maybe the user was just trying to test the seal of the mask using strong-smelling substances. But to those who knew a little chemistry, alarm bells were already starting to ring. Bleach and vinegar, when mixed, release chlorine gas, a highly toxic substance that was once used in trench warfare during World War I. Chlorine gas is a greenish-yellow gas with a strong odor. It's heavier than air and sinks to low-lying areas. When inhaled, it reacts with moisture in the lungs to form hydrochloric acid, which causes immediate damage to tissue. So, symptoms of chlorine gas exposure include burning of the eyes and throat, difficulty breathing, coughing up blood, skin blistering, and, well, at high concentrations, even death. The danger, honestly, increases exponentially in small, poorly ventilated areas like bathrooms. About 20 minutes after the initial post, the user came back with an update. They wrote, "What could go wrong? We'll report." This time they attached an image showing the vinegar being poured into a yellowish liquid which was likely bleach. The reaction at that point was no longer just theoretical, it was happening in real time. Within moments, users began urging the OP to stop. "Don't do this, you're making mustard gas, man." But yeah, it was too late. So, here's what was happening. When vinegar, which is acetic acid, gets mixed with bleach, also known as sodium hypochlorite, it actually forms hypochlorous acid. That stuff then reacts even further, creating chlorine gas. Now, this gas starts to build up, and if you breathe it in, it begins to corrode the respiratory tract and even the skin. What made this whole situation even worse is that the original poster was indoors, most likely in a small room, without any real ventilation or protective gear. And honestly, even if you have a gas mask, if you're exposed for too long, most consumer-grade filters can get overwhelmed. The next image showed a red blistering arm. The skin looked swollen and really irritated with early signs of chemical burns. The original poster captioned it saying, "Holy, it hurts. Might have to go to the hospital." Concern just flooded the thread. People were saying things like, "You need to leave the room right now, and call emergency services." Someone even wrote, "You're going to die if you stay in there." As the community started piecing together what was going on, the gravity of the situation became a whole lot clearer. One user even broke down the math. If you made even 4 ounces of gas, that's roughly 29,000 parts per million in a confined space. 400 parts per million over 30 minutes can be lethal. 1,000 parts per million can kill you in just a few minutes. Another user wrote, "You need to flush your skin immediately. Get in the shower, rinse with cold water and vent the area. That stuff doesn't just hurt, it melts flesh." The next image posted by the original poster showed the same arm, now peeling. The user wrote, "It's starting to peel. Still hurts." The deterioration was rapid. The original poster was experiencing advanced chemical burns, and yet, they were still posting. How? How could someone in that much pain still operate a camera, type messages, and upload pictures? This began to raise doubts. Some users started suspecting the incident might be a hoax. Then came the last post. Goodbye. No image, no follow-up, nothing. The thread went silent. Speculation exploded. Had the OP died? Had they passed out from the fumes? Did they call for help and survive? No news articles emerged. No reports of deaths from chlorine exposure surfaced. There were no matching obituaries, no known Reddit or 4chan updates. Was it a hoax? Or the perfect crime, an accidental death never reported? Some users dissected the photos and noticed strange inconsistencies. One Redditor wrote, "The peeling skin looks like exfoliating gel. If it were real burns, you'd see red flesh or bleeding underneath, not healthy-looking skin." Another said, "How did he stay in that room for over 30 minutes if the gas concentration was so high? Why was he able to take perfectly composed photos while allegedly dying? Could it have been a performance? A disturbing but ultimately fake series of posts meant to shock and go viral?" So, experts in chemical safety actually weighed in online. According to toxicologists, chlorine gas exposure can cause damage in just seconds. Skin contact, yeah, that leads to burns, but honestly, inhalation is far deadlier. A bathroom-sized space with just a few ounces of chlorine gas would become lethal in under a minute. And, even with a gas mask, prolonged exposure would eventually overwhelm the filter. Assuming the incident was real, what kind of person would actually do this? Many believe the original poster was engaging in a type of self-harm, but disguised as a science experiment. Others think it was more of a cry for help, designed to garner attention and maybe even some assistance. Some even speculated the original poster was under the influence of drugs or alcohol. And if it was fake, then it stands as one of the most elaborate internet hoaxes in recent memory, all designed to manipulate online audiences for clout. The gas mask thread isn't really unique. It's actually part of a broader pattern of dangerous experiments posted online. For example, there was the spoon and duct tape trick. Users were instructed to heat a metal spoon wrapped in duct tape, then run it under cold water. It exploded like a grenade, sending shrapnel everywhere. Then there was the flashbang in a microwave. A user put a small explosive in a microwave for science. It ended up destroying his kitchen. And let's not forget the DIY rocket boots. A 4chan user built homemade rocket boots and posted photos mid-jump. A follow-up post showed him in a hospital bed with broken legs. Psychologists say the anonymity of the internet creates a perfect storm. People take risks for attention. Some feel, invincible. Others just want to feel something. In the case of the gas mask thread, whether it was real or not, the emotional response from the audience was very real. Years later, the gas mask incident remains unsolved. There's no proof the OP died, no confirmation it was fake, just a series of disturbing images, a few cryptic posts, and one final haunting word. Goodbye. Was it the internet's most elaborate hoax? Or did we really witness someone's final moments unfold before our eyes? Let us know what you think in the comments. If you enjoy true internet mysteries like this one, make sure to like the video, subscribe to Crime Lab Confidential, and hit the bell so you never miss a case. Because sometimes, the darkest crimes happen not on the streets but in the silent corners of cyberspace.